Hey, out there in Facebook land, I'm trying to switch this out. There we go. Alright, here's how you know you get ripped off. We got this horse at a New Holland auction horse sale. So broken sound, they say, broken sound. And the lady, I wish I knew her name. I wish I knew your name, lady. But she's a blonde in her late 50s. Early 60s. She goes to the sale every weekend. I think she's a horse dealer. I want to say at this time she swindled us, and I'm going to show you. She walks with a limp because I think she had a hip replacement. I think she lives in PA. She goes to Hilltop every once in a while. I see her there. Well, check this out. Come over here. Well, I'll just stand there because this horse is going to circle. In addition to not taking the hooves, this horse was drunk. This horse was calm and cool at the sale. At the sale, I could pick her hooves up. There, hold on. I picked her hooves up, no problem. Hold her down. She fights. You'll see it. This horse, that's why, even if you know what you're doing, you don't know when the horse is showing. Lady, I wish I could know who you were. Once again, blonde lady with
a gimp.
With a gimp, frequents over at the horse sale out of Pennsylvania. I think she's out of Pennsylvania. I don't know her name. I see her a lot. But she completely lied about this horse. They rode this horse through, and I know what I'm doing. So, I know if she sees this, I wish I knew your name, lady, because I'd love to call you name when I was this. You're a swindler. You're a swindler, and you could have got somebody hurt if it was a beginner that bought this horse. This horse went through it safe and sound.
This is Cheyenne, by the way. This is her horse.
Now this is why you turn a horse. This is ticking time bomb that I've said before many times. You gotta wait for the bug. She's learning herself. But this is what swindlers do at New Holland auction. Now, I'm not criticizing New Holland auction. I'm just calling most of you horse traders and horse dealers out there, you're swindlers, you're crooks. Broken sound, they said. Broken sound. This horse went through. Nothing but pressure there. Stop him, like, take your trunk down. This gives me a perfect opportunity to show you what a real person does. How you're supposed to work. Slow things down. My phone's gonna die. But I wanted to show you two things. The blonde lady in her late 50s, early 60s walks with a gimp that goes to New Holland horse auction. Watch out for her. Watch out for the horses she sells, because she's a swindler. She swindled us on this one. And I know what I'm doing. This horse is flat out drunk. Drugs wore off. It was Monday, here we are Wednesday, 3 days later. This horse, you can't have this horse. and everything. And then 3 days later, you can't even get on the horse. I'll tell you how, because they drug the damn horse. So anyway, let's move on. We got to work with the horse. Now I get to show you how I put a horse under saddle. I use 2 people, not one. I don't cowboy the horse. I use 2 people, and I try to get the horse to want to do it. Now, time and time again, I said on broke horses, you got to get the horse to want to do it. But here's the prime. This is beautiful because you get to see what I'm talking about when you got a proper groundsman. And hopefully a rider with balls of steel.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, you don't have them. All right, so
This is my only daughter.
we're gonna get the horse to calm down with the foot in the stirrup. That's the first thing. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the horse to stop. Now slowly go up. But when she goes to get on, she's going to go up nice and slow. She's not going to mount. It's baby steps. I've talked about this before. Baby steps. They can lead to leaps to bounds. Now, unfortunately with us, we got swindled at New Holland Horse Auction. I'm not blaming New Holland Horse Auction because they're a fine facility to take a horse. What I'm blaming is a lot of those horse salespeople, those are the ones you got to watch out for. Because New Holland Auction does not control what these horse dealers and traders are bringing in. And they'll lie to you. If you had a little girl you bought this horse for, you brought it back, you put her on, the horse goes in the bucket, she falls and breaks an arm, that lady that walks with the gimp, the blonde, short lady, always at the sale, I wish I knew your name. She was a swindler, and she could have hurt somebody real bad by her lying. She flat out lied about this. And I dare to say she drugged this horse. Ticking time bomb. I talked to you about that before. Now you don't know. This is the false impression I talked about before. This is a false impression. You don't know until you circle the horse up. Slow, baby steps. I don't want to hurt the rider. I don't want to hurt me. But this is a fine show of how you treat a grounds person. Treats a horse. You gotta be able to be safe. The grounds person has to be on the same side as the rider, because the rider, if they fall off or need to get off, they can get off on the same side. And I'm pushing the energy of the horse away from us. This is what I love, but it's too bad that lady, that blonde that walks with the gimp that goes to New Holland Horse Auction all the time, it's too bad that we got swindled by her. But this is on, the horse is under saddle. But what I do is I pull and push, knock the horse off balance or try to. If you just saw that, that's what I just did when the horse sped up. Very important when you're around. Right now, she's a sack of potatoes. You start off. Straighten out the saddle? Yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
One's longer than the other.
Straighten the saddle. So now I'm doing small circles. That's how you start off. So she's doing a sack of potatoes. She's not going to try and rein this horse. So now, for now, this is my job. All she uses is a sack of potatoes. It's up to me. When she gets more comfortable, I get further apart. Go back to horse. There we go. Let the horse go. Now, when you round pin a horse, it's without weight at first. When you lunge a horse, it's without weight at first. Now we got weight. Stop the horse. And this horse is all depends on her. Once again, I like to get the horse to want to do it. I don't like the horse to do it. Okay.
You're getting a lot of likes and hearts and Happy New Year.
I'm going to ask her to stop. Before I lose power, even if you know what you're doing, you're getting a 50-50 chance. And I'd like to think I know what I'm doing. This horse was highly likely drugged. I don't know for positive, but this horse went through. This horse was fine at the auction. We put the horse in quarantine for 3 days. Well, guess what? That's just enough time